You have other things you want to do. Clearly, you're doing them now. When you left that organization that you spent 10 years at, what was going through your head? What ideas did you want to start doing? What was going on in your life? What led you to essentially what you're doing right now?
Yeah, this is going to be a not the best answer. So when I left, I didn't think I was ever going to go back to work. I left because the guy that I was reporting to was the former number 2 guy at UBS. He didn't get the CEO job, so he came over and he just wiped out the whole company's leadership and replaced it with UBS O'Connor guys. So I'm like, that's not really where I want to work. So I had ambitions of maybe kind of continuing on my real estate funds, but more or less I kind of took a few years off. But then I realized that I'm just not geared that way. That's very, very, very boring. Even if it's physically, if it's capable, if you're able to do that, it doesn't really gear. So that was around the time I started up Westwood Ventures, same time that I started actually going to University of Chicago booth, which I think some of the people actually I met over there on this call. It was more putting irons on fire and on the fire and seeing what came out of it. The Westwood Ventures is good, going great, but then I launched a platform called Diffuse, and I realized as part of this, hey, what do I want to do when I grow up conversation, that I'm not so much a serial entrepreneur as a serial boutique fund manager. So what we're doing with Diffuse is we're taking folks that want to be VCs, but don't necessarily know what that looks like or how to get into it. And we run them through a step-by-step process to get them to their fund launch. What's your thesis? What's your background? How are you going to tell the story? How are you going to approach investors? How are you going to screen investment opportunities? And then when they're launched, we will actually run their fund for them. So we'll run your deal pipeline. We'll give you all the checklists, the deal memos, the valuations, all of those pieces, so that you'll have a rigorous process that will appeal to your investors. And then we'll take, a chunk of the management fee, a chunk of the carry, but you are freed from all of that heavy lifting and can focus on the fun bit, which is helping entrepreneurs build companies. And if we do our job well, and as we're doing our job in the extreme, you can run a VC fund while keeping a full